Pinkie, despite her severely damaged face, survived and became a symbol of resilience in the horrifying regime. Alongside Gray, Wenda, Funbot, Jevin, Brood, and Mr. Fun Computer, they navigate a dark and perilous world. Each carries their own story, but their unity keeps them alive as they confront terrifying threats. Pinkie, with her disfigured appearance, now stands as a testament to strength and hope amidst violence and despair.
Hello, little friends. Today I'm finishing a very special model. This is Pinkie, the super cute pink bunny who's always smiling brightly and hopping around joyfully. But this time, it's a bit different. Do you see it? There's a small scratch on Pinkie's face because she fell while playing with her friends. While I was working on this model, I kept wondering, what happened to Pinkie? Is she sad? Is she afraid she'll look less pretty? And what will Pinkie's friends do to cheer her up? So a gentle little story popped into my head. Let me tell you about it, crafting the model and storytelling at the same time to make it extra lively. It was a beautiful sunny morning. After last night's rain, the grass and trees in the little forest seemed fresher, and the air was cooler than usual. Pinkie and her close friends, Oren the orange fox, Poco the brown bear, and Mimi the white cat, were playing a game of tag on the wide, grassy field. Laughter echoed through the forest. Everyone was fast and agile, but Pinkie was the loudest laugher, the highest jumper, and the happiest of all. Suddenly, thud! Pinkie tripped over a tree root sticking out of the ground. She fell face first, her cheek brushing against a dry branch. Everything seemed to slow down for a few seconds. Pinkie sat up, holding her cheek. There was a small red scratch on her face. She froze, not crying, just blinking and looking around. Oren quickly ran over. "Pinkie, are you okay?" Pinkie pressed her lips together. "I guess. I'm fine. It just stings a little." But deep inside, she started to feel sad. From the moment she got home, Pinkie didn't smile as much as before. She kept looking in the mirror, staring at the scratch, and sighed softly. "I'm ugly now. I bet no one will want to play with me anymore." The next day, her friends came to visit. Each brought a small gift. Mimi gave her a handkerchief embroidered with a pink bunny, Poco brought honey cakes, and Oren handed Pinkie a drawing of the whole group playing together. "We missed you so much." "It's just a tiny scratch, but Pinkie is still the best Pinkie ever." Pinkie burst into laughter, her eyes sparkling. She hugged her friends, her heart feeling strangely warm. From that day on, Pinkie realized something important. A scratch on her face could never make her less beautiful in the eyes of those who truly love her. And that's why today I made Pinkie's model with a small scratch on her face, because it's part of her story, part of her bravery, and a reminder that we all have moments of sadness, but friendship is always the best medicine. After being cared for and comforted by her friends, Pinkie gradually started to feel happy again. At first, she was deeply saddened by the scratch on her face, fearing that her friends would no longer cherish her. But then Pinkie realized that true friendship doesn't care about appearances. Friends like Oren, Poco, and Mimi stayed by her side, showing that love doesn't require perfection. Oren told Pinkie, "Even with a scratch on your face, I still like you because I love how you're always cheerful and optimistic. I don't care about that scratch at all." Those words warmed Pinkie's heart, helping her understand that she didn't need to be perfect to be loved. True friendship isn't just about what's visible on the outside, but about the warmth shared within. And then, the most wonderful thing was that her friends didn't just care for Pinkie. They found ways to make her happy. Mimi brought the handkerchief embroidered with a pink bunny, and Poco shared honey cakes. The group played, told funny stories, and created joyful moments together. Pinkie realized that, despite the scratch on her face with friendship, she could still be happy and strong. Pinkie also learned that life sometimes brings challenges, and things don't always go as planned, but friends help us overcome them. More importantly, sometimes those tough moments become cherished memories when friendship makes us stronger. A few days later, the scratch on Pinky's face began to heal. However, even though she could see herself getting better, Pinky felt a different kind of sadness in her heart. She didn't want to bother her friends, but she felt unable to join in their fun anymore. Every time she saw them running and playing, Pinky felt lonely and self-conscious, convinced she couldn't keep up with their games. One afternoon, the group was playing tag. Pinky sat on the sidelines, her eyes following her friends as they dashed across the grassy field. She stayed quiet, trying to hide the sadness in her gaze. Suddenly, Oren ran over and sat down next to her. "Why aren't you playing with us? Why are you sitting here all alone?" he asked. Pinky looked down, hesitating, then softly replied, I don't want to bother you guys. My face still hurts, and I'm afraid I can't run as fast as I used to." Oren smiled and gently patted Pinky's shoulder. "You know what? To us, you're still the same Pinky, scratch or no scratch. And we don't love you because you can run fast or play well. We love you because you're our friend. If you can't run, we'll wait for you. If you can't play, we'll find a different way to have fun together. We just want you with us." Pinky was surprised, and her eyes began to sparkle. She felt the warmth of Oren's words, and her self-doubt slowly melted away, replaced by gratitude. From that moment, Pinky decided not to let fear or insecurity stop her from enjoying life. She accepted that she didn't always have to be strong or perfect. Sometimes, just having friends by her side was enough to make her happy. That day, even though her scratch hadn't fully healed, Pinky chose to join the game with her friends, not to prove anything, but because she realized that friendship mattered more than anything else. And so, the group laughed and played together, with no one feeling left out or insecure anymore. Pinky learned that nothing was more important than being together, and sometimes, moments of weakness only made their friendship stronger. This story aims to share a message that sometimes we feel insecure about our weaknesses, but friends and love will help us overcome everything. You may not be perfect, but you are always special in the eyes of those who care about you. After finishing both stories about Pinky, I've also completed the 3D printed model of Pinky with her injured face. Now, let's all admire it together. In this scene, Pinky, the pink bunny, is sitting in a white box with a horrifying and eerie appearance. Her face has been terrifyingly exploded, leaving a fiery orange, jagged mess where her once cute features were, with hollow black eyes and a distorted expression as if in shock or pain. A robotic claw suspended above has just torn off Pinky's face, holding the ripped piece triumphantly. Pinky's body is tightly wrapped in blue straps, binding her as if she's been captured or restrained. Nearby, a tipped-over yellow barrel with a radioactive symbol spills a green, toxic-looking liquid onto the floor, adding to the chaotic and frightening atmosphere.